All right, welcome back, everybody. How you doing? Good. I am going to show you today how to use the Quicklist when creating a board on Discovery Education. Now, Discovery Education is the digital content we are suggested to use here in Horry County Schools. And this website has many tools for both teachers and students on an academic level and assessment-wise. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create an activity board when you would like the students to have a home base for all their videos or assignments, readings, interactives, and this will be helpful if you use it as a curation tool. So the primary purpose of Discovery Education Activity Board is to provide that home base for students to watch videos, interact with computer simulations, read articles, and answer and ask questions all in one location. So I'm going to start today by, I already have an account through Horry County Schools, and as you can see, I'm right here. I have a My DE, which the science textbook is the online textbooks that they suggest that the students use for digital content. I have chose to actually use the builder tools. Sometimes I go ahead and build a quiz. You can build an assessment based on standards, and then they pull all the questions related to the standard that you select into an item bank, and then you can select from that item bank to build an assessment. I like to use this board builder right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And you can start with a blank canvas, of course, but then they have these templates or themes, I guess you call them, within the boards. And I'm just going to scroll down right here and show you all of the boards that I create. I like to attach an indicator to. So an indicator or standard or group of indicators and standards, I like to I like to attach that as the title. So when teachers are looking for something within a specific standard or indicator, they can just go to the search bar right here, type in that standard or indicator. So for example, 8.E.5A.2, which is the rock cycle. As you can see, there's several boards that hit that indicator. And as you in this search, you can search for videos, boards, images, text, audio, interactives, so on and so forth. I'm going to show you how to search just by like a subject. So I'm about to teach about deltas for the first time in my 8th grade teaching career, and that is because we have received new science standards, or science standards. So I'm going to look through here and find examples of videos. Once again, it pulls up. You can choose to pull up all. You can choose to pull up just videos. You can choose to pull up just boards, images, audio, text. For example, I'm just interested in videos right now. So I'm going to go ahead and, in order to add these to my quick list, in order to grab them and put them onto an activity board, you just click this plus sign right here. So as you can see, I've already selected this video. And once you click on the plus sign, it adds it to the bottom right here. And I have gone ahead and selected several videos. I've selected some core interactive reading lesson. It's called 5Es, and I'll click on it and show you what it looks like. So each one of this is part of the tech book, the Discovery Ed or the DE tech book. So each one of the tech book has a unit and then a concept that you can select, and then it has the 5Es. So engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. So I really liked this 5E because we talk about the rock cycle, and later on After we talk about the processes in the rock cycle, we talk about erosion, weathering, and deposition. So I selected this one because I wanted them to be able to relate back to what we talked about with the rock cycle and how the rock cycle can transform rocks into other types of rocks, and then how deltas are actually a landform that is created as a process in the rock cycle occurs. So I really like this, so I selected this section. I'm going to go back to my search, and as you can see, I have quite a few items in my quick list. So once you found all the items that you would like, go ahead and go back up to Builder Tools, click on Board Builder, and I'm just going to select, I think I'm going to do Ocean, because a lot of the deltas are formed as openings to rivers into the ocean. So I'm going to call this Deltas 101. And this is part of 8.E.5A.3. Continue. And then I'm going to select where to save this. I'm going to save it to my Earth Systems and Resources unit boards, because that's where the indicator appears and what unit it appears in. So I'm going to save it here first. So then it comes up with this template. So it has multiple options for text, media, and a headline. So I'm going to go ahead and add a headline, and I'm going to call this Deltas 101. And as you can see here, you can change the font, the height, or increase the font type. You can actually change this from a post-it, which is the selected, to maybe, I kind of want a blue bow. No, maybe a peach one. That looks good. I like to change it up a little bit, just easier on the eyes. Then I'm going to go and add some text. So I'm going to have the students watch the video. Oops. Sorry. Watch the video and draw. No, I'm going to say illustrate an example of a delta. And then you can obviously change this, align this. Some teachers are picky about alignment. I'm not that picky, but I'm going to add deposition of sediments at the mouth of the Mississippi. Seems like a good video where they can watch the video and then illustrate eventually. So I like that. Then after they do that, that video is short, so I'm going to have them move on. And I'm going to have them answer the question. Answer the question in your science notebook under the illustration of the delta. Oops, sorry. So here's my question, and it's going to come from that piece. Which geologic processes make up the rock cycle? And I'm going to type that right there. Which geologic processes make up the rock cycle? That's what that is, right? Yep, perfect. So now I have an illustration where the kids are watching a video and then illustrating. And then I have a question where they have to explain themselves. And then going to do, another video about somewhere else, the Ganges River Delta. And I'm going to put that right there. Well, see, for example, it goes down here because it wanted me to upload a file. So instead, I don't want to upload a file. So I'm going to hit the trash can and delete that. And then I'm going to come down here and grab this video and slide it up here. Perfect. And then I'm going to say research and list 3 other locations where a delta has formed around the world. And then I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. And I really like them to see the whole question, so I'm going to make this larger. There we go. Perfect. I like that. So they have to do a little bit of research. They can watch the video. How about I put another video on here? So I'll put this video down here. So they can watch several pieces of media to help them answer these questions. Or, when they're in Discovery Ed, they can also search for answers to these questions just in the search bar, just like I did when I was searching right here, just like I did when I was searching for videos. So then I'm going to go ahead and preview real quick. Oh, that looks great. The title, video, an illustrating question. So they have to create an illustration or create a model. Then they have to answer a question based on reading informational text. And then they have to do a little bit of research. So obtain information. I'm going to go ahead and save this. And keywords, I'm going to do Delta. And science, and of course 8th grade, and save. Now, in order to get back to this, I'm going to go to my content and find it under my content. But if I would like to share it, which I always share every board I make, I'm going to share it with my district file. Then the others can save and then edit the board, of course. If they save it to their contents, they can always edit it. No big deal to me. But they can't change my original board. So this is mine. If I share it with anybody or if I edit it, it'll change mine. And it'll change the one that I shared until they copy it and put it in their own content. And of course, you see here, edit, share, copy, tag, or of course, assign. I'm going to go ahead and assign. So assignment date, I think we're doing this Friday. And I'm going to have it due the Monday. And then, of course, I can go and select a class and then hit assign. I'm not going to show you that because I don't want to show the students I have in my class their names. I don't think that is appropriate. So if you have any questions about creating a board, I have done quite a few, as you can see, and I showed you in the beginning. But Discovery Education is by far one of my favorites. Once again, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or send me a message. Thank you and have a great day.